I would love to know if you can write in the comments how you show yourself self-love, like if you know of ways or what you think would be ways to show yourself love and doing nice things for yourself. So what do you do for yourself? Do you say things? Do you have certain acts? Do you treat yourself? Like, what is it that you do for yourself? I'd love to know, and we can talk about some ideas that I have as well, or the universe would like you to try as well, to see if you can incorporate, or maybe you do them all, or maybe you're a bit hard on yourself and you don't give yourself enough gratitude, or we spend a lot of time loving other people and doing things for them, so maybe we can teach you some ways to show yourself some love too. So please let me know what you do for yourself while we're waiting for anyone else to jump on. Before I start giving you some ideas, we might do a mini meditation as well, if you're up for that. Hi Kathy, how you going? And if you can show me some love, since we're being all loved up, I hope you do like my little banner. I was scrolling through and I thought there's got to be some cute love hearts. Some of them are a bit too full on, so I thought this one was cute. I was going to wear pink for the heart chakra, but then I thought the red clashes. It clashes with my hair too, so purple and red just don't really go. Hey Charles, I can see you watching too. Awesome. Oh, Kathy, I find it difficult. Need to find some space to do things to show myself love. Well, we might be able to come up with some ideas, and I'll explain some to you that you might be able to fit in easy. Okay, Charles, awesome. Oh, Sana. Hey, Sana. Long time no talk. I meditate and do Reiki myself every day. That's beautiful. Spending time on yourself, that's really good. If you can hit the heart button, that's an awesome help for me too, because then it helps people see, and then we're sharing the love everywhere, which is beautiful. Thank you. 7 people, awesome. So, yes. Sana and I were just chatting before about a booking or a potential booking. I do group bookings, but I think we're miscommunicated. I do group bookings for like, say you're doing a hens party, or you just had a bunch of people, some kind of birthday or an event, like you had a fundraiser or something like that. I can come to the event and do mini readings for everybody, depending on how long they want, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or a group healing, like a platform event. Sometimes I do them at the I Am Centre as well. So where I work in Epping, so you can be a platform, and I have like 10 to 20 people in the room. G'day Scott. I have 10 to 20 people in the room, and then I'll stand at the front and, or I'd sit with you all in a big circle. With COVID restrictions, I probably only have 5. I don't know. And then I just do a reading for everyone in the room. So yeah, it goes as long as it needs to for how many people in the room, but I do like a mini, I just tune in and channel. And it's beautiful because everyone hears each other's messages. And often a message for one person resonates with everybody anyway. It's amazing. So it could be a spirit that comes through, it could be a spirit guide. It can just be that I need to balance something in you. So whatever you need the most on the day, that's what I'll do in the group healing or platform event. Yeah, so do different things like that. So self-love. I've got cards as well, so if you're sticking around to the end, we will definitely pull some cards for everybody, of course based around self-love. So if you have any lovey questions, or yeah, it's more about yourself today we're focusing on, not external, just within you. So not about, if it's a relationship question, it's a relationship within yourself question tonight. Yeah, so first, self-love traits and things you can do to show yourself love. So some of the favorite ones that come through often when I do healings and with people, the universe's overriding message, like everyone's own higher self, always has the same message, which I found is absolutely amazing. We all have reasons for coming here, different reasons, but the one I find that just about everybody has, that I get told to explain to every client that I have, is that this can be a bit daunting for some people. Your higher self would like you to be able to stand in front of the mirror naked. And when I say naked, I mean physically, and like just laying everything on the table, just raw, like your emotions and everything. Stand in front of the mirror naked and not complain about anything, about yourself, about your personality, about your physical appearance. And usually when I say that, I get a few, yeah, sure, or, you know, some people aren't really good at that. So imagine if you were, yeah, if you were at home and standing in front of the mirror naked, what would you normally complain about? Or what would you not look at? Or could you just stand there raw and forgive yourself of any things that happened in the past, mistakes you might think you've made, decisions you wish things you had done differently. Yeah, your higher self wants you to stand there and love every aspect of you. You know, for women, they want your higher self wants you to love every stretch mark, saggy bits that don't stay where they should, you know, and men to be confident, you know, for everybody, like just to be confident, love everything about you, because the more you love yourself, and this is why I wanted to talk about, well, the universe wanted me to talk about self-love today, is because every time when you love yourself, you attract more reasons to keep loving yourself. So even if you're feeling overweight or unhealthy or sluggish or old, whatever it is, if there's anything you put yourself down about, okay, anything, if you love yourself as you are, you'll attract more reasons to feel better about yourself. So say you want to get a bit fitter and healthier, like you haven't been eating that great, or you need to get into some exercise just to feel healthy. If you love yourself as you are, even when you're not feeling that way, you'll attract signs and messages and synchronicities to get you to that point to love yourself even more as well. So, for example, you thinking, I really want to like start exercising a bit more, but I need some motivation, I need like a buddy or something, and you're sort of thinking out loud, or you actually write it and put it out and do it properly, like put more emphasis on it. You put that out there, and you might write it down in a journal or say it to the mirror when you're looking at yourself, that you love yourself as you are and you're excited about being healthier, for example. That can be a little mantra. And then somebody messages you, or a friend, the universe will whisper in your friend's ear who wants to start going for regular walks or joining the gym, and there's a bring a friend deal or something. And the universe pops in their head, oh, let's ask Marguerite, for example, because she might be interested. You know, they pop it in their head, and then they ring you and ask you, hey, I'm joining this gym, or I'm going on walks, do you want to come with me? That's how it works. Like, you just put it out there and the universe provides. There's no coincidence. How many times have you thought, that's interesting, I was just thinking about that and then you told me? Or that's interesting, I was just thinking about joining that group or changing jobs, and then look, there's an ad for the same kind of job or that group. That's just how it works. So yeah, that's how just put it out there. So yeah, and the other advice about self-love, which is just a really beautiful one, because it helps with manifesting as well. So often this will be the homework when I get to someone's heart chakra. This is the same homework comes up all the time, which is really effective. Oh my goodness, Regina's on here tonight. Woohoo! Or is it morning for you? Really early in the morning. Awesome. Ah, Kelly, yes, awesome. G'day, Carmel. Hi, Julie. Yeah, so another one. So you're having a journal of some kind, and you would write a list of, you have like different columns, but this column in particular is you call it compliment. So you title it compliment, and every day, you don't want to do 50 of them, because then you'll get bored of it and you run out of ideas of things to write. So if you have a routine like having a coffee every morning, or a cup of tea before you go to bed, or you have a mini meditation or something, you can add this to your routine and just write one compliment a day. Just one, because then it's sort of easy to keep going and it doesn't feel like a task. So usually we can manage that. And if you say it out loud when you write it, that'd be great as well, because it just gives it that bit more power. And it's good because sometimes some people find it hard. Like, you might write it down and then you find it hard to actually say out loud. Some people find it hard to say, I am beautiful, or I am worthy of love. They're compliments, things like that. You could give yourself a physical compliment as well, alternate between personality and physical if you want, for example, to give you different ideas. So you could say, I just have really cool hair. So I'm loving my hair at the moment. So when it's nice and purple, and then, you know, it might attract, even if you're feeling not great about something. So this is how you manifest something to love yourself more about. You might want to work on feeling or looking more youthful, for example. So you want to give yourself a compliment that I look young and radiant. Okay? So you just keep saying that. The wrinkles will disappear without injections. That's how it works. I always get compliments that I look younger than I am. Have a guess if you want. Or don't tell me my real age. No, it's fine. I don't get offended. If you get it right or get me older, it wouldn't offend me at all. But often people think I'm younger than I am. So that's nice, because maybe Maybe this happens when you're shiny and you do lots of readings and healing, or you're channeling a lot. That's youthful. So yeah, if you write on there, compliment yourself and say I look youthful and radiant, for example, then you'll attract other ways to feel like that. So maybe you do learn to meditate better or get a bit more high vibrational, because that does naturally just make you younger. Or you might find the right a great skincare that you hadn't thought of before that's actually better for your skin might pop up, or somebody offers to sell you some, or you see it on sale or something, and then that's the right routine, or you learn how to take better care of your skin, for example. So that's what happens. You just put it out there and it comes to you in another way. What else? Same with the fitness one, yeah, same kind of thing. So people can, yeah, you manifest what you want to create. So compliments can also be what kind of person you are as well. So say you haven't been feeling like you've been a really good friend. You know, we've been disconnected from some of us have been disconnected from our friends because we haven't seen them in person. So maybe you want to be a bit of a better friend and you're feeling you've been a bit slack. So you might write as your compliment in your book, I am a great friend. Okay, so you're not lying, you're manifesting. So then, like la-di-da, someone's, oh, la-di, I can't believe I just said la-di-da. Somebody will just call you, one of your friends will call you, message you or something, and say they just need a hand with something, or they ask you for a favour, or they just want to let off some steam, and then you make them feel heaps better. It happens all the time. You write it down in your book, something like that, and then, yeah, a friend will contact you. So you have the opportunity to show you are a great friend, even if you've been feeling like you're slacking off. Does that make sense? Please, if you've got any other tips for people that have joined in a bit later, if there's other things that you do for yourself to show yourself love, please let me know. But they're the things I usually get from people's higher selves as advice to give them to improve and keep your heart chakra in balance as well. Because loving yourself is the absolute foremost, the most important thing. And this is hard for some people to hear. Oh, good, Sana. This is hard for people to hear sometimes, but you usually attract, depending on how you feel about yourself, is the relationship you usually attract to you. So sometimes it might start off great, but then they start reacting to your energy, even unknowingly sometimes. And if you put yourself down and say things about yourself in your head, or complain about your body parts or things like that, the partnership that you're in starts reflecting and acting and saying the same things about you to you. So that can change the energy of the relationship as well. So if you start feeling really good about yourself, your relationship could shift, because then you might outgrow the person and realize you might deserve better in a relationship. So hands up if that's happened to you. Yeah, you just love yourself more and realize that you deserve more. So then things change. And if they don't do the same, they're not at the same level, then you go. And hopefully you do go and find something better, like I did. Other little things that are beautiful. I don't know, I love to run a bath, light some candles, maybe pour a glass of wine. You can buy yourself flowers. Romance you can definitely do for yourself. You don't have to wait for somebody else to do it. If you like to do those kind of things, or if you want flowers, you can just buy them for yourself. You don't have to wait and expect other people to do things for you. Just do things that you enjoy, that you love. Nice treats for yourself. They can be little things, just doing nice things for you, making that little bit of time to do something nice for you, like showing yourself just that little bit of love every day, whatever it is. Even if it's just having a cuppa by yourself and quiet with no interruptions, that's just showing that you're making time for yourself and putting yourself first, because everything else runs really well if you love yourself and spend time on you. So, you know, the kids, for example, will be much better off with a mum that's happy and balanced and not stressed out in the long run than you putting them first all the time, because then you're going to get burnt out and cranky, and that's not much fun for anybody. No. So